Legends on 3, 2, 1. Yes, sir.
Go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that. Please, please don't. Go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me. Go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that.
Shit, I bleed. Probably looking for me. Motherfucker don't see nothing. They like, oh, feel me?
Run it back, 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 run it, run it, run it back, run it back, run it, run it, run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back. Lost everything I ever wanted, want it back. Got a problem, never run from that.
It's week 11 of the NFL, and everyone's watching Cade Otton. It was a solid showing for him last time out. 104 yards on the ground. It's the Buccaneers and the Niners, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
From the future site of Super Bowl 60 in a few years' time, there's a look inside Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had So out come the Bucs now for their first drive.
Bruh, hey, hold up, man. Listen. Why? So, you know, I got a quarterback, right? So, why? I gotta move my chat to the top left, bro. On this page, they got that shit bottom right. I don't like that shit. I can't even see the whole mess. But why?
And they'll run the option. And he'll wind up losing yardage here.
Why my player on Showdown got receiver upgrade?
To throw on second down. Brown. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at this Niner defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
That was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about it.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an
yours do that too
team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so
this is caught inside the 15.
It's like
touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I don't know how to explain it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you when this game over.
His 4th touchdown on the year, and the Buccaneers are on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He was able to hit on the touchdown last time out to Mike Evans. And now starting anew here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Brown. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. His interception on that last drive set the other guys up pretty good. They had solid field position. They cashed in with a touchdown. Now he's got to try to get things right here. 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. Fred Warner, the all-pro linebacker, there on the stop. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Tough sledding. They lose a yard.
He's on 12 to 3.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge. They'll start by running the option.
Come on, dude.
Maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brown flush to his right. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And
I need to be getting up out of there, boy.
On the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He's going to try and do this himself. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Clock running. The Bucs trying to go quickly and get set. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. And this one caught downfield by Evans. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. And they'll try to run the option here. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Now Brown on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Here's Brown looking to throw on 2nd down. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Russell Gage, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw...
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He already with a couple of touchdown throws in this first.
First down is my read option down from here on out on this fucking game mode.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they run the option on 2nd down. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Brown, a final shot before break. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best. Is that... Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the 2nd half.
Good shit, defense.
First down, here's White.
Yeah,
play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Brown now off the play fake, eluding the pressure right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Already had the 2 touchdown passes on the last drive. He ran one in, so now 3 total touchdowns for him here as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
To throw on 2nd down. Brown airing this one out for Evans. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
That nigga hit me.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Come on, defense.
Take over once again. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On play action. Brown. He sets to fire deep. It's
shit.
Doesn't matter. He still catches it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Russell Gage. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, 4th quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem phased one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big.
Defense, give me a stop, bro. Please.
So now the Bucs down by 7. A little over a minute and a half.
No timeout. What you gonna do, folks?
They'll start the drive with
Nigga hit the hole.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes 2nd down. Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense.
Bro, we is ass, bro. We not even finna make the playoffs. Bro, we good, bro. Do we gotta play the Saints again? Show the stuff. What stuff? The standings? Or the stats? My stats is ass. Look, we played the Panthers. We gotta win this week. We gotta. Oh. Yeah, right here. Yeah. At the bottom, right here, you core skills. Look at the bottom. Showdown skills. Why is my shit receiver shit? Oh.
I can get it gone in a blink. Stack money. We can make a from the sink. Money. He can make a call if he tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash in the middle. Boy, I just solved the riddle for this pound cake. Giggles, now I see fiddle all around me. Little, my head was on a swivel. He was pushing a rental. Ain't it coincidental? He ain't really talking money. Who he talking to? Homie, hop it, need a they awesome. I can charge a band to get a glimpse of what I'm about to do. They be talking to every about what they ought to do. I ain't tripping off of nothing. My name is Topic Discussion. If I give them attention, they all would probably start blushing. So power and hunt is the only thing that I'm crushing on. Bonafide stood on everything that I stepped on. I can get it gone in a blink. We can make a from the sink. He can make a call if he tweet. I can make a ball when I speak. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash at?
They couldn't see me coming with binoculars. Even if they did tell me who the was stopping us, the options keep popping up. Cops trying to lock us up when it's out the picture, but it ain't no Diddy cropping this. Sorry, officer, I'm a hood philosopher. In the open all the chakras up the block inside it and molten lava. Check your thermometers. These rats is synonymous to climates in Guatemala, bro. Bet your bottom dollar your favorite rapper to get devoured. Sign his death certificate quick. Like sayonara. In fact, it's better if he quit and save himself a problem. He ain't got a chance to solve and tell me get him any.
Gone in a blink. Stack money. We can make a from the sink. Money. He can make a call if he tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash at?
That's what I'm saying. I was just looking at that shit. That shit hard, ain't it? Alright. That shit tough. I'm finna wear that shit right now. I can't lose with that on. Look at that shit. Oh my god. Sheesh.
Whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about it, that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club. Clown way too wise to be shooting in the eyes. I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with the ops. And you need better styles. Standing on my money, dog. Please don't get the involved. Ain't nobody running off. Rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law. I can't take the summer off.
This shit is hard. God, hey, it is hard. I hope this game home so we can wear that. Look at this, boy. Sheesh.
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. That line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions? Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. This is what I'm in on industry games. I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'm a good ass, so listen close when I say this. After every feel stainless. I can make a fiend go. Everything I wrote gon' smoke, so dangerous. I can make an Einstein feel brainless. But look on the bright side, hope yield changes. I'ma get it started, please give me a pardon. Cause this the type of beat that get the whole crowd marching. Time to shut it down, we made the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls Martian. It's about to get critical, this moment is pivotal. Here to feed the streets that say my influence umbilical. We gon' make it grimy, devil get behind me. Told you I'm the best, I done said it with my chest. So for real, nobody try me. Down in the new town, already feel that it's time for me. I'm getting looked up, down with the big crowd. They already know by the size of me. I don't really give a fuck, but my dudes.
Damn, I hope we home so I can wear that.
So here in game 2 is Shohei meets Ellie. He's like, are you real? So here in game 2 is Shohei meets Ellie. He's like, are you real?
Dang, we away too.
Came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, been a long way, real long way.
it'll be a real big problem. Whole lot of price. That's something you don't know nothing about it. Still that way. You ain't built that way. I've been more in pain. Waited broad day. Really short fuse. Had a long day. Body like wow. Like. Wait. You know I'm an east side big TD. Step a whole rep. That. Top dog since top ramen now. Steak and lobster with a shrimp. Big. Put a ribbon on it. Get you dip. Rep. Bet. That. Real never switch.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll be watching Levante David. He was terrific defensively last week with 11 tackles. It's the Bucs and the Colts, and it's all up next.
First opened back in 2008, there's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off.
They get it. No more losing.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
Now a dump off here complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. They'll roll him out right.
What that nigga say?
Taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What did he say?
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I beat that nigga ass.
Off the play fake. Brown airing this one out for Evans. He's got it at the 15. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 50 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Flushed out right. And he is going to slide to a hole.
You need to go to people with the same color jersey as you.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
As we both know, there was a
He
lot
weird
that
for
went
that,
into why
man.
they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things...
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback. Scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Building. Remember,
bro, my defense got ass, bro. Like, them niggas used to be good.
The season. Now they begin here on this drive, 1st and 10.
In the beginning of the season, I don't understand, why is they doing it? Like, why is he trying that? In the beginning of the season, bro, my defense used to be not letting up. Shit. Now them niggas letting up like, every touchdown, every fucking drive.
Now Brown to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is...
I hear him talking shit right now.
That they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion.
I got hit.
What we've seen in the past from them.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents.
I got hit.
And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback.
My line don't block, bro.
So out come the Bucs now.
My line don't. It don't matter who I'm going against, bro. My line just don't block. They don't give a fuck about me.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Look.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Quiddy Pay in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Running free at the 45. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 44 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They give to Wright on the option. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Clock running. The Bucs trying to go quickly and get set. Here's Brown. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably...
Touchdown! Mike Evans. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the
Defense, bro.
This offense back out. He had the short touchdown. Off play action. Brown airing this one out for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Brown, a final shot before break. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Now, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game?
Come on,
trying
man.
to get some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On second down, they'll run with White. And he'll bring it up here right at the 40-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action here on first down. Airing this one out for Evans. This is caught inside the 15. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Like, come on, every time I score, defense let up 6. Every single time, bro.
They'll start with the option. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Brown. Flush to his right. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Brown now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Brown.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Come on, bro.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Colsons are going to take over.
I be having these good-ass games just to be ending like this.
A little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by...
Now here's
Bro, my
the signal
defense.
caller getting ready to lead it.
There's no way my defense not getting no stop, bro. This shit blowing me.
Why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement make it anthems over seasons with the man in black is seasoned with my patterns. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome, just closer to the...
It's week 12 of the National Football League. And we'll be watching Levante David. He was terrific defensively last week with 11 tackles. It's the Buccaneers and the Colts on EA Sports.
My dress longer than his. Why his shit come out to his coming, but mine don't?
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6-3 quarter. Now Brown throwing to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Mike Evans. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve.
The more he pressed, the more I'm going deep.
Again. Throwing to start the drive. Brown looking downfield for Godwin. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that'll bring up second down. You look at this Colt defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown a couple of touchdowns.
Bro, this nigga ain't learned.
Throwing to start the drive. Brown airing this one out for Evans. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Flushed out right. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. (14-0) the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Read option.
Damn.
This is White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Brown to throw on 2nd down. Looking downfield for Godwin. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 59 yards.
I got that, but
this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this
God.
defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They give to White on the option. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he's been good.
game goes so much smooth when my defense getting stops, bro.
Brown throwing to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Escaping the pressure right. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, they run with Edmonds. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll start by running.
Bro, block this nigga, bro.
He's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside.
You can't take that nigga, bro.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers would extend their lead here. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They were losers last time out to the 49ers, but right now they're on the right side of the scoreboard as they start out 1st and 10. It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. It was Kwity Paye who made the stop coming off the edge. And quickly they get to the line. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And avoids the contact by sliding. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down. A nice run there. He calls his own number, gets the first down, and then slides to a stop before he has to take any contact.
And that absolutely has to please this coaching staff because you know they've been drilling into his head. You're no good to us on the sidelines if you're not playing, right? If you have to be over here full-time with us, that doesn't work so well. We need you on the field, so sliding like that, they'll take that every time. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Brown now. Back to the air on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure.
He's
going to eat this one as down he goes. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
That defense got me today. It's how I need to play every game, bro. I can put up points. It's not every drop.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Steps away to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 15 yards there on the scramble and a first down. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics. He's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. This offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. Flush to his right. And a catch right side by Evans. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 45-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his 1st, and it's 2nd down. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's White. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Running out of the gun with White, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense. But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A rough go there on 3rd. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. They'll try the right side here with White. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They're going option play on 3rd down. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly.
Total team effort today, guys.
So I'm saying the Falcons and the Saints in. So if I win this right here, what's my record? – 6-5. Both of us 6-5. The Falcons 7-4, and the Saints 7-4. So if I win, shit, I can be out. Shit, let's go. I'm still in this, bro. I can still make the playoff. I just can't lose. And I got 2 big games. I got 2 big games right here. 2 divisional games that I gotta win. And we get to wear that black and white. I meant black and red. Let's go. We get to wear that black and red. You not wearing this. Yeah, you can wear that.
It's week 13 of the National Football League. And up next is Jamel Dean, who enters this game with 38 tackles so far this year.
Oh, I was about to say, I thought that nigga had that in the game.
On EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they...
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
A first carry for Rashad White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chain. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Throws right side, and that's complete. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The Bucs at 6-5 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. That means it's going to be tough to beat in this one.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He's going to use his legs here. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Brown gets it out quick. It's Gage on the slant. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Brown. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. And they'll send the tight end in motion. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again.
That was a crazy pick right there.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. 2nd and 6. Here's the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now Brown to throw on 3rd down. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense.
They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Read option. This is White. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. Looking to throw on second down. Brown. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and is popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Operating from the gun, Brown. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Here's Brown, looking to throw on second down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Oh, this is going to wind up a safety.
Normally, when we think about big swings and scores before a half, we think offense, but this time, their defense made the play.
The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is caught by Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Brown throwing on first down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead,
and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. Still going inside the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying. The road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick 6. Brown now throwing after the interception. Flushed out right. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. 14 yards that time for number 14. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll run on first down. Edmonds. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
To throw on second down, Brown. Throw out right. It's brought in by Otten. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Now Brown on 1st and 10. His throw incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Off the play fake. Brown.
Bro, can I get some type of block?
He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big... Here comes the Tampa Bay offense.
Pissing me off. I like to keep fucking block. If nobody gonna do it.
It's week 13 of the NFL. And up next is Jamel Dean, who enters this game with 38 tackles so far this year. It's the Panthers and the Buccaneers, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week,
so out come the Bucs now for their first.
Ain't nobody gonna do it.
Play action. Brown. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Looking for Cade Otton that time. And that'll bring up second down. You look at this Carolina defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. They run for the first time here with Rachaad White to about the 48-yard line. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of the game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Let's go.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Now Brown
It is.
the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. He was having success there holding on to it on the option, but ultimately... Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Brown. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. Well, he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They give to White on the option. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Juwan Smoot there to bring him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Operating from the gun, Brown. A bullet throw, but incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by...
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Here's Brown throwing to start the drive.
Right, blocking,
as
bro.
he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Brown escaping the pressure right. Going for a right side here, complete. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Brown. Completes it again to Gage. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Off the bootleg. Brown rolling to his right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Facing second and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Clock running. The Bucs try to go quickly and get set.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Brown to throw on second down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. Brown now on first down.
Come on. Niggas is not.
Yeah. First off, my name Toad, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fufu. Bull grand platinum fubu on the southwest eating fufu. And a hammer that I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped that all these rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broken, barely eat. I should have been.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next is Jamel Dean, who enters this game with 38 tackles so far this year. It's the Panthers and the Bucs, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback. They'll start by running the option to the right. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. You look at this Carolina defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now Brown on third down. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Evans has it left side. The numbers for Evans a week ago, he was pretty prophetic. He said before that game, I want to get in the end zone often. He got there 3 times.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a lot of footballs. That is important, but it's what you do after the catch that can make you great. And he had a great game last week.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Off play action. Brown sliding out of the pocket. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too.
And we'll see how the rookie can bounce back after the interception on the opening drive. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here. And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
Here's Brown to throw on third down.
What you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm repping? I'm feeling my hood like they call me the blessing. You checking my side, you gotta come and check in. After where get hectic, don't let me slide up on you, no electric.
It's week 13 of the National Football League. And up next is Jamel Dean, who enters this game with 38 tackles so far this year. It's the Panthers and the Buccaneers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And they'll begin by running the option. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Off the play fake. Brown. And he completes this to Russell Gage. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
And this is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll roll him out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Flush to his right. A comeback route, and he connects with Godwin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39. Needed 13, they got 14 on third down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. On the left side, a catch by White. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty. And the Panthers will get the football back. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. A big pickup of 38.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brown. That is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. To Evans on the slant. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. Brown throwing on 1st down. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. They'll look to throw again. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. They'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over. So out come the Bucs now. They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Operating from the gun, Brown. Got a man downfield. It's Otten. So we have reached halftime up. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. Now they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 53 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
That nigga missed the field goal, bro.
Brown now, throwing to start the drive, eluding the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Brown. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, he'll drop to throw. Going across the formation, there's Otten with it. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Damn.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with 1 more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Brown. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. Flushed out right.
Hey, what the
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
At this point in the second half, 1 mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
And his throw is incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just 1 more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Brown on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's Brown throwing again.
Oh.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Back to throw. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. As expected, they're going for it to keep
Didn't even block.
Throws as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 11 play. So now the Bucs down by 8. 35. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
research is my Twitter feed, never mention these feeding our children these, but in the mentions with rappers ain't worth a mention. These getting attention for selling ignorant. I believe in black, and I can see the rap, and I believe in cap, and I agree with cap, I believe in rap, I believe that I'm that.
It's week 13 of the National Football League. And up next is Jamel Dean, who enters this game with 38 tackles so far this year. It's the Panthers and the Bucks coming up next.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week,
so out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. Brown on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it's second down. You look at this Carolina defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come away with a loss.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Off play action. Brown. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. So first and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Brown looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Russell Gage with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bucs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Brown. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now the veteran of a handful of teams, it's Chase Edmonds. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Quick throw caught by Godwin.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
And they get Tristan Wirfs, first-round pick in 2020. Now a play fake here on first down. Now Brown, he lost the football. Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Back to throw. Brown. Here's White. They set up the screen. Stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain.
I like the thinking there because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against him. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for him on 3rd down.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Brown. And this is caught by Evans. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the...
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Brown. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next. Let's go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Brown now looking to throw on second down. Flush to his right. We'll remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now Brown to throw on second down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's Brown from the gun on third down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. Brown throwing on first down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Back to the air on second down. Brown. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun. Brown airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 57 yards. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
White. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept...
One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half.
Crazy.
On 1st and 10, Brown. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Brown now. Off play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now Brown. A final shot before break. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that is incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we
pass the half. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Off the play fake. Brown. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Here's Brown on 3rd down.
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight, telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up wings for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been apprised, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Boy, you know I'm get to it, it's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm get to it, it's like that, like that. Hey, never feeling the pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's